Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. And I just want to ask, for anybody who is holding HBAR, do you believe that it is a 100x coin? If you think it is, comment down below and also like this video. But without further ado, let's jump into the juiciness behind HBAR. So, first and foremost, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Fpos. So this tweet or the screenshot is actually coming from King Solomon. We do see access to the Fpos network and infrastructure. We do see here Fpos has a number of key infrastructure technologies. Now, when we read about this, we do see that the primary ones include the payments infrastructure known as the Fpos hub, including loyalty services and/or QR code orchestration, digital identity infrastructure known as Connect ID, and an Australian payments app called Beamit that enables consumers to send and receive money using their phones in seconds, as well as value exchanges that in the future could be made through the Hedera Hashgraph node and other data exchanges that accompany transactions. Now, isn't this like, all right, when we talk about the idea that will, right? Because this is the idea that they're saying that it could or that it will basically happen, because we do see that, in the future it could be made, right? I think that it will, 100%, and I totally agree with MG over here when he says that. So when we actually read into this, the amount of transactions and that the amount of volume that will be moving over Hedera, if this actually does happen, which I do believe it will, that is going to ramp up TPS on Hedera, which would essentially ramp up revenue as well as ramping up the price for each coin. This is huge when we talked about the Fpos overall partnership, but when you actually read into it, I mean, this is so much bigger than a lot of people think it actually is. Now, I know a lot of people are getting a little bit impatient, which is totally fine. I mean, I don't mind if people get impatient. I mean, if there's always a buyer for a sale, and I will definitely be buying all these cheap bags no matter what. So, for me personally, I think that this is huge. I've always said that Fpos and Hedera will do incredible things together, but now we are really kind of seeing it when you actually look into it. So, with that being said, I also want to talk to you guys a little bit about ALBT, or Alliance Block. So we do see CV Labs is one of the world's biggest blockchain ecosystems. This partnership further develops our relationships with like-minded enterprises, building the future of finance at the forefront of ever-evolving landscape of DeFi. And I've talked about ALBT for quite some time. It's still very cheap. I think it's at like about 30 cents. I think I stacked my bags at around 23 to 27 cents. And this is one of those assets that you're going to want to keep an eye on, because this has a very low supply. A lot of it, already locked in staking, and there's also a burn rate for ALBT as well. So definitely keep an eye out on ALBT as they do further development. And again, they are a direct partnership or a direct partner with Hedera Hashgraph. So they're going to be doing incredible things together as well. And a lot of these side projects are developing a lot of things as well. So whenever a partner is moving further and further in innovation, guess what? That also means positive things for something like Hedera Hashgraph that is a direct partner with them as well. So always cheer for other projects that are on the ecosystem, because those connections help build value as well. But we also see this. We do see either way Hedera wins. Now this is in regards to when we talk about Ripple and HBAR and so forth. So we do see public and permission. Anyone is allowed to make transactions, whatever. We do see Hedera Hashgraph is here, right? Now they are on the path to public/permissionless as a network. Now they could be both, right? Hedera Hashgraph could technically be public and permissioned, and it could also be permissionless. So this is a different giant of an asset in this space, and I think at some point in time a lot of people will fail to really kind of see the value that is behind HBAR. I actually agree with this statement. I didn't even see this, but we do see even they fail to understand or even simply unaware. And it is the idea that everybody's kind of stuck in the idea of, I just want to make money. I just want to make money. Where's the profit at? Where's the profit at? That's the problem in this game, is a lot of people are just focused on the short term aspect of these partnerships and these projects overall. they're not thinking about it from a bigger standpoint. And the bigger standpoint here is that HBAR is still further in development, and they are also still further in partnerships and building live projects still on the network. So a lot of the partnerships that they do have, like IBM and stuff like that, most of the projects that those GC members join the network to actually launch are still in development. So once they do go live, that's when we will really truly see the value ramp up for Hedera Hashgraph and the true value being unlocked as well for a lot of those companies. So, when we look at those GC members, they're not just joining the Hedera ecosystem to hold HBAR or anything like that. They're there so the value that they get from building with Hedera Hashgraph is unlocked. So when we look at even Dovu, right? Because Dovu has a conference with them, I think later this week. I believe it's the 28th. When we look at this is crazy, right? It's here. You've seen our new carbon calculator and the beast that powers it, our API. Now it's time for more. Crypto User Company Farmer, our new online habitat, features earth healing solutions for you all. Experience it now. Now, if we click here, right, this is an incredible website. So first off, when we're talking about carbon negative projects and assets, pretty much that's what Hedera is focused on. They want to be carbon neutral by it's like 2050, right? In terms of electricity and stuff like that. Like, they are furthering the idea of Hedera Hashgraph being a long-term project. They already said 100-year project plus, right? And even Lehman said with future technology, they will continue to develop and innovate to account for technological advancements. And I think that's the biggest key component here is the idea that Hedera Hashgraph just isn't your typical 10-year, 5-year, whatever asset. This is a long-term project that is going to continue to develop long-term, especially in carbon neutrality in all aspects of the world. Now, even if we come over here, so when we look at this website, this is incredible to really kind of see. They are a DeFi community that is protecting the planet. Now, all of this is partnered with Hedera Hashgraph. So this is all kind of Hedera Hashgraph. We do see NFT marketplace, liquidity pool, carbon market cap, carbon calculator. This is incredible. So this is the partnerships to be proud of. We do see Hedera Hashgraph is the first one here. Guys, this is actually huge. I love this website. I love how nice and clean it is, and the projects that they're actually trying to do are incredible as well. So I think that this is a huge partnership. Definitely be on the lookout for that conference or that meeting that's going to be happening later this week. I could actually give you a specific date. I think it's their pinned tweet, or I believe it was the last time that I checked here. So yes, it is. So, all right, no, never mind. That's not it. I don't know when specifically it is. I want to say the 28th. So yeah, the 29th. All right, so it's the 29th. Sorry about that, but I just wanted to give you guys that. So definitely keep an eye out on the 29th for Dovu and also that meeting with Hedera Hashgraph. They're basically going to talk about what's to come. And I don't know. I think a GC member might also come out of that. Who knows? Because Dovu is pretty much a subsidiary of Jaguar Land Rover. So pretty cool news. Now we do see here HBAR is not only to be the fuel for Hedera network and everything in it, but also the fuel for CBDCs and stablecoins. Billions and billions of transactions to come. And not a lot of people could really kind of see the end game for HBAR. If it is working with CBDCs and a stablecoin like the USDC, that's a massive amount of volume that's going to be moving over the Hedera mainnet. All of that transaction fees are going to help alleviate the idea of Hedera's price, as well as really kind of ramp up TPS, like I said. So that is all in correlation to the value of HBAR and also the value of Hedera themselves. At some point in time, we're not going to be worried or focused on the price of HBAR. It's going to be more so focused on the idea of individuals not being able to buy HBAR or buy as many as we are already holding because the price is going to be so high. So keep a lookout on the innovation that's happening on the Hedera mainnet, because a lot of things are happening at a rapid pace and not a lot of people could really unlock or see the potential that's happening. A lot of people are not visionaries in this game, but those who are will be the ones that are really going to succeed in this game. And I am 100% in agreement with this, right? HBAR is fueling everything on Hedera, and if we could grasp a CBDC, and if we already know the USDC could basically be built on Hedera or integrated on Hedera, that would be huge. So definitely keep an eye out, guys. But we also see this, right? Never forget, Hedera doesn't have industry boundaries. They are building across nearly all industries and also with build company connections, Safe, Mayo Clinic, ASU, and more, right? We even see NHSs here as well. This is huge, guys. Like when we talk about, healthcare and stuff, the healthcare scene is screaming to be disrupted by technological advancements. And I think that this is only the beginning, guys. You really need to keep an eye out on the innovation that's happening with Hedera, especially with Core. Core's doing incredible things. We already see massive updates from them all the time. So, know what you hold, right? Be aware of what you hold, and I'm telling you guys, you won't even be worried about what's going to be happening with, the price or anything like that. Now, I do just want to say this is an update from CPO at YamGo app as well as AdDax, and he is saying, looking forward to a solid week for YamGo app and AdDax platform. Adoption of the YamGo app is climbing. We're giving away lots of HBAR through daily boost and offers, and we have some good news coming out tomorrow. So tomorrow is also a key time to really look for AdDax, because guess what? A lot of things are happening. And I've already said, a lot of these partners that are with Hedera, they're ramping up adoption as well for their apps. And, this is what we're talking about, right? These connections matter. I know that they might not be, they might not be Microsoft, Amazon, big companies, but these little companies are soon to be giants in this space, especially with the adoption on the Hedera mainnet. So guys, keep an eye out, know what you hold, because the potential is truly endless for Hedera Hashgraph. But nonetheless, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys can follow me on Twitter. You guys can also join the free Discord down in the description below. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.